near the end of it anyways. I don't know if there's anything else. But yeah, I mean...
Oh, shit.
At this point, I don't want to do anything I can to keep Kayla here.
Yeah.
And if you can rally those two, like you say, you can, or at least one of them, so that I have the third vote.
Yeah.
Then, like I said, I feel
Where's your hesitation from in terms of being like pretty confident versus like, no, you're one of us, I'm not putting you up?
No what?
Like, where does the hesitation come from in terms of like, if I prove myself by keeping Kayla? Why is it only still like pretty confident? Like, where's the hesitation in that? You know?
Because I'm also scared with the whole trust thing too. That's why it's like the whole rebuilding thing.
Yeah.
Like,
but then
if
Kayla stays with us, doesn't that prove something?
I'm not gonna say it now, but if this happens, if Kayla stays, as soon as Allie goes to walk up the door and we're hugging, I will tell you right there that you're not going up.
Okay.
I will give you that.
Okay.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
I will tell you right there. Because then I know. Because then you've kept.
What's up?
Oh, yeah.
That's been kept.
Oh, no.
What's up?
You're campaigning to Paris?
Me?
Yeah.
No, we're talking about game.
I mean, you shit-talked her entire game the last 2 days.
What?
What?
No. I should talk to everyone's games,
You
not
shit-talked
hers.
Paris the most. You blew her game up, so...
Oh, come on, Johnny.
You're trying to get her back on your side. It's a
Why are
little
you
bit
being
sad.
like this?
I'm being like this because this has been on for like an hour in here.
What?
What's to say? Paris, I had your back this entire game. Jokes.
Wow, rude.
Just saying.
It's real.
Yeah. Just saying.
Okay.
I just know that promises come from a place of like total fakeness, so I heard them myself just before you went up.
All right. Well, I politely ask you to leave if you're going to do this.
Yep. But just know that of every single person, as you went through all the people, Derek, you shat on her game the most.
How?
And that's the damn truth.
I said, Paris, I'm sorry, but you were talking about Johnny.
I just can't imagine you guys positioning yourself right now and thinking that you're going to try to appeal to these guys and say that you're going to work with them. You said those three were the weakest, they're floaters, they're sheep, they don't belong in this game. And when you were trying to get me on your side...
Why are you in here doing this?
I'm just like, it's bizarre to me. I thought for sure you would just kind of stick to your truth. Otherwise, you were like absolutely bullshitting your entire way through this game, so...
Bullshitting my way through the game?
Yeah.
How have I bullshitted my way through the game?
Making single deals week to week to week, trying to appeal to people's senses, trying to position yourself.
Single deals? Kayla and I have been the biggest targets all game. All it's been is people coming and just saying okay to them. That's all I've ever said.
But just in this instance, it's like funny to me. Like...
Okay.
You said so much about her game, man. You said so much about her as a person, like, and now you're trying to
in front of everybody.
In front of me, especially when you went through every single person and listed so much about Paris, all the deals, her being good with everyone. What do you mean?
I told you what happened. I said, I told her just now. I talked about the real deal. That I talked about 86. That we talked about all these things.
Yeah.
We've already talked about all this stuff. So why are you bringing this up again?
Lying to everyone's face. How she can't make it further in the game. How
I never ever said that she's lying to people's face and can't make it further in the game.
Yeah.
Make it further in the game. We're sitting here on day 53. Yeah.
But I mean, when it was time for you to try to stay off the block, you appealed to me saying, "You, me, Allie, Liv, Kayla, final five. Those three need to get out. Those three are like not worthy of this game. They need to be cut."
There's no such thing as people not being worthy about this game. I mean, we've all gotten to this place a certain way.
I'm just saying, like...
And we've talked about this. We've already talked about stacking up social game versus comps versus all this stuff. There's no such thing as not being deserving.
It's just there's a difference between, like, weaving here and saying, like, this is my absolute utmost truth. I promise. Then when it doesn't work out, okay, now I need to go to that person. And weaving over here and saying, like, this is my absolute truth. Is that the same
as lying in front of the entire house, saying that you didn't vote for Will when you did, and you actually really wanted to keep Erica?
A moment of trying to keep a relationship and saying that to everyone is different from trying to just every single week.
I don't think it's different. I think a lie is a lie. I'm not lying to everybody. I'm not lying to single people. I'm just talking truth openly in front of everybody.
Is it truth?
Yeah, it is. Like I've done from the beginning of the game, Johnny.
What? Yeah. Everyone knows that's not true.
Who's everyone knows that's not true?
It's as much as you saying that you're new to this game, you have no idea what Big Brother is. Not a single person in this house believes that, buddy.
It's completely true. You'll find out after.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean,
I've never watched a full season, man.
It's on a list, I'm sure, of potential lies that Derek has said with very convincing eyes and utmost truth and this and this and this and this. And
so you're literally coming in here to try and throw me under the bus, using that you think I know more than the game than I don't, when I actually do not.
That's something I can bring up that doesn't bring a lot of harm. I think there's a lot of things in this game that you brought out with those like very convincing sort of like, this is my absolute truth face, and it's not. And every single person knows it because you've been making deals with every single person.
Me personally?
How can you possibly have deals with
How have I personally been making deals with everyone?
How can you have deals with Maddie? How can you have deals with Will? And that all doesn't work out, then you come to me trying to make a deal with me as well, and you want to just keep moving, swerving, lying in order to get people on your side. Like,
when did I come and make a deal with...
Like the triple that you're selling to them right now? It's a joke.
What? What do you mean?
You're gonna cut Allie, Liv, and me? Like, obviously me, but Allie, Liv, you've been working with them this whole game too. Like, you're gonna leave these 3 intact for the final 5? Absolutely not.
Not working with them. We've had an agreement because it made more sense to keep both of us around.
And when you guys were
until
inside the room with me, it was very much like, oh, he knows about us. He knows it's fine. Like, what, we can all work together. We're the strongest 5 in this game. Let's do this. You wanted to keep Allie, Liv on your side and Kayla with me in this house as like the strongest group because you
the
were
only
with those
reason I
4, so adding
ever
me to it
pitched
made
that,
sense.
Johnny, is so that I wouldn't go on the block. What happens when you're about to go on the block? You say whatever you have to say to not go on the block.
Yeah.
That's why I said that.
In this case where you need to keep Kayla, you say whatever you need to say in order to keep Kayla, and that's what's going through
Not
me
true.
right now. Very true.
Not
this entire
true.
game you said what you need to say.
Here,
Yeah.
trust has been broken with every single person in this entire house. Now it's everyone's duty, which I think they should try and do, is to go and rebuild trust with people that they've trusted the longest. So I'm trying to rebuild trust, and I'd love to give you the time of day for me to rebuild some trust.
Yeah, go for it. It's been
Thank
a
you.
lot of
So
the
could
time
you
of day.
please leave?
No.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
I'm done
wanna leave
talking.
right now.
I have nothing else to say.
Okay.
All you're doing is coming in and saying that I've lied the entire game, and I
Yeah.
have not.
In an attempt to interrupt the conversation.
And I've
so to, like, walk out
I've
politely,
personally
not doing
barely
that.
even talked much game the entire game.
Yeah.
My whole game has been talking personal and being good personally and all that kind of stuff.
I mean, you've been talking with Kayla, letting Kayla do the talking while you sit back looking pretty.
Well, whatever you think, we're playing is up to you to decide what you think. But, I mean, you can sit here and scheme like you do all again.
I've never claimed to have a classy game. I'm proud of the way I played this game, but I wouldn't put classy
Okay.
as one of the lines.
Neither would I.
No.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to you guys.
Cool.
But give
that
people
it?
a break.
What do you mean give people a break?
Like,
I've talked 0 game with anyone at all. And Paris and I wanted to have a chat and air some stuff out, and that's what we're doing.
you've been in here
and now
for
you're
like
coming in
2
here and
hours. Ugh.
when have I ever come in here and been like, Johnny, you've been talking to this person for hours?
I just...
Should we end this for now?
How much game chat have you actually seen me do, like, at all?
It's the same kind of game chat you gave me when I was HOH, and I know that's exactly what's coming out of you right
I'm talking
now.
this week. You're like
Which is,
breaking
like,
in here being like,
bullshit.
oh, I've been in here for an hour, like doing all this game chat and stuff. Like, I've done nothing but walk around, sit in the backyard, cook up and do fucking nothing.
Yeah.
And I have 1 game chat this entire week. And you have to march in and be like, oh yeah, this, and you've lied all game, and you've done this, and you've thrown
Yeah.
on the bus, and you've done this, and you've done this.
I'm-
coming from Mr. fucking Johnny's army, who's good with every single person in the house, but better with a few, and better not so good
You
with
can't
a few.
possibly think that's
so
true if you were telling me earlier that I'm not good with every person that's and every person else wants me out. That's why I should
I
work
never
with
sold
you,
that
right?
to you.
Right? So
you're
which
the one
is
that's been
it?
selling to me that you've been good with everyone the entire game.
Up until...
Up until
the exact
what?
same point we're talking
Up
about.
until you
In
lied in
your
front of the
HOH,
house and
every
blew
single
your own
person
game
wants
up.
you
That's
out.
what happened.
I mean, is it blown up right now? I'm HOH. Your girlfriend's
You
about
are.
to go home. Not
Okay.
blown up, buddy. There's plenty of chance there.
So I don't understand why you're gonna come in here and act like, oh, my
In
girlfriend's
an
about to
effort
go home
to
and stuff.
ensure that Kayla goes home, that's why.
Okay.
Because that's what I want.
Well, you've made your effort then.
And I think it's enough.
Good.
I
You
think
can
your
leave. You
effort-
made your effort. You can leave the room.
I think your effort needs to also stop in this instance because it's cringy. a little
Okay.
bit. And I feel like allowing it to
You don't even know
continue
what my
on just
effort
makes me
is,
feel
man.
like
We're
it.
just sitting here talking.
I see your face though. I know that face. I know exactly what your
face?
effort is. The face of lies, my buddy. Like it's just not truth. And
Okay.
if Paris can't see it, then, which maybe she can. I'm not going to speak for her, but if she can't see it, then it's like I think I need to come in here and just make it very clear.
Okay.
That's what's happening.
Well, I appreciate you making that clear. You've obviously made everything apparent. So can
Yeah.
we please finish our conversation now?
You can,
Thank you.
because I choose to leave.
Jeez. Oh.
So I hope that really doesn't change anything.
Oh man.
I didn't want to know more than I do now. It's just because he knows. Like how hard is he campaigning for fucking Allie and Liz? It's stupid.
Oh yeah. Do we finish our talk later so it doesn't look more sketchy?
No, but like, honestly, Paris, I'm not gonna sit here and beg you to trust me. Like, you know the entire game. I haven't worked closely with Johnny or anything in any way the entire game. He's just using all this stuff that he heard to come and try and say that, all of us are big liars and stuff. I literally sat there and just told everyone what it was, and that's all it was. Like, this is it.
I know.
And it is just and I'm not lying to you. I had like a little 5 minutes chat with Maddie,
Yeah.
and Allie approached me and just said, hey, the way she was going to campaign, I've talked to 1-0 game with anyone until now.
Mm-hmm.
And we both, you know.
I hope you
kinda
didn't say
said-
too much shit about me as a person, because that
I didn't say
that
shit
part
about you
hurts
as a
me.
person.
If you want to talk about my game, that's okay. But like, I
I
want to
never
hang
said
out with you.
anything
Please
about you as
don't.
a person, ever. I like you. How many times have I said I can't wait to fucking hang out with you in Vancouver?
I know.
Since week 1.
Why is he saying that then?
I don't know, because he wants Kayla to go home. He just said, I came in here to do this because I want Kayla to go home so bad. That's
Yeah.
exactly what he just said before he left. And I was like, why are you in here
It's
doing
just
this?
like-
He's- And I was like, I just have no respect for him anymore. Like, he literally just came in and he's like, you're just sitting here campaigning because your girlfriend's on the block and she's going home. Like, that's such
All
a
I
dick
need you to
move.
know is that if I do this to keep Kayla, I look at this shit. This is gonna be after me, and I need you. I fully need you to have
If
your
that
back.
wasn't enough, then
I know you've got your friend, but I'm saying I need you to keep me safe. I need you to look at me as a Kayla to you. I know I'll never be at that stage, but I need you to fucking not let me in the blood, because if you do,